In this video, I will explain what is happening with these sharing features when you integrate It's Learning and Google through the assignment feature. In another video titled It's Learning Assignments with Google Integration, there is more specific information about creating the assignments. However, in this video, I will focus on what is happening behind the scenes for better understanding of how it works. Here, I'm a teacher in a course titled Example. My Google Drive is open. I am going to create a Google slide. I'm going to use Google Slides in this example, but this can be done with Google Docs and Google Sheets as well. I'm going to title this Blank Assignment Presentation. And I am just going to leave it blank so that it becomes a totally blank presentation that I can use as the template moving forward with any assignment. Okay, so here it is again. I'm just going to reopen it. I'm going to just verify in the share that I just created it. Therefore, I am the only one that has access to it. Okay, so let's close out of it. Let's go back over to It's Learning. Let's add an assignment. I'm going to give this assignment a title. And put a description in. And now I'm ready to add that blank file that I created. Okay, so I'm just do a quick search for it. It was blank presentation. Here it is, blank presentation. And now that I've done that, I am going to choose make a copy for each student. And I can put my deadline date and an assessment scale if it's going to be graded. And I'm going to create the assignment. So I'm going to look at the student perspective here. I'm assigning this the demo student. I'm going to go to that example presentation. I can see the title. I can see the assignment directions. And then it tells me that your teacher has created a file for you to write your answer. So we're going to click Answer Assignment. And what that will do is automatically create that blank presentation, put the student's name on it, put the title of the assignment on it. Notice it's the title of the assignment, not the title of the actual document that was added. And it's going to share this assignment with both the student and the teacher. So it made a copy of that presentation, added the student's name, and shared the presentation with both the student and the teacher. So I opened the share permissions here. I can see that It's Learning is now the owner of this, but it has been shared with editing permission with both the student and the teacher. The student can make as many changes as they need to, and they can submit the answer when they're ready. Once they submit, okay, let's just go back to this and type something really simple here. Okay, and it's automatically saved, so I'm just going to X out, and now I'm going to choose Submit. Okay, let's go back to the teacher view here, and now I'm just going to refresh this page, and I can go back to that presentation, and I can see that the student demo has submitted the work. When I open it up, it will give me a preview here. I can pop it out. And notice if I go to the share, it now has the teacher still as editor, but the demo student has now become only a commenter. This means that the student can no longer make changes to the actual presentation because they have already submitted it. So It's Learning is doing all of the share permissions for you. Let's go back to Google Drive and just take a look at what It's Learning did to this file. So here, blank assignment presentation was my original file. Once I added it to that assignment, It's Learning made a copy of that file. So you can see here is the copy, my original copy, which I own, and here is the copy which is now owned by It's Learning. So I can use this blank presentation on all 5 or 6 different assignments if I'd like. Every time I attach it to assignment, it makes a new copy specific for that assignment. What that means is if I need to make a change to this specific template for this specific assignment, I need to go to the one that was created for that assignment. So if I go to here, my original one, and I type something in here, I'll close that up, and now I go back to It's Learning and I look at this assignment and I open it from here. Notice the change was not made. Okay, and if I go to share, it shows It's Learning the owner and myself as the editor. Going back to my Google Drive, here's the original one, here's the one created by It's Learning. If I open the original one and I go to share, you can see that I'm still the owner because It's Learning only made a copy of this one. So going back to the assignment, if I need to make a change, I need to open it from here, because now I'm opening the one that It's Learning created that is now attached to this assignment. And now, let's just close all the ones I have open here. Now, when I open this, the change was made. Okay, so again, whenever you attach a Google file to an assignment, it makes a static copy of that file and adds share permissions. It works the same if a student attaches one of their Google Drive files to their It's Learning page, an It's Learning assignment. It will make a copy. So it will attach it as it is right there and then, makes a copy of it that It's Learning owns and is now shared with the student and the teacher. The student, once they submit it, will not be able to make changes to that file unless the teacher changes it back to not submitted. So I hope this aids in the understanding of what happens to a Google file when it is attached to an assignment. A copy is made and It's Learning adds the correct sharing permissions.